Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Listen to Speak podcast, where you can relax, listen, and learn real English for real life. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Ryan. Good to have you back with us.
Today, we're continuing our mini-series, How Do Native Speakers Talk at Work? Episode 2.
In part 1, we talked about greetings, small talk, emails, and chat messages at work.
Today, we're going one step deeper. Meetings, daily stand-ups, and giving updates.
So basically, how native speakers talk when everyone is sitting or standing in a meeting and you have to open your mouth and say something.
Yes, that scary moment.
Don't worry, we'll make it simple, clear, and less scary.
All right, let's pretend we're in an office meeting room now. Everyone's here, coffee in hand.
Okay, everyone's in the room. What does the meeting leader usually say to start?
Often something like, "Good morning, everyone. Let's get started." Or, "Good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for joining."
They might also say, "Let's begin our weekly meeting," or "Let's start with a quick update from everyone."
Let's act it out. I'll be the team lead. "Good morning, everyone. Let's get started. Today we'll review project updates, check deadlines, and talk about next steps."
That sounds exactly like a real office meeting.
And did you hear some key phrases? Let's get started. Today we'll review next steps.
Next steps means what we're going to do after the meeting.
Yes, you'll hear that a lot.
Okay, the meeting has started. Now it's time for people to give updates.
Many learners get nervous when it's their turn.
Yes, like, "Oh no, everyone is looking at me."
But remember, in many meetings, your update can be short. 1 or 2 sentences is enough.
Let's practice a simple structure. What you did, what you're doing or will do, optional if you have any problems.
For example, this week I worked on the new website report. I finished the first draft yesterday, and I will send it for review today.
That's perfect, clear and complete.
Let's break it down. This week I worked on what you did. I finished the first draft yesterday. What is done. I will send it for review today. What you will do next.
You can also add, "Please let me know if you have any feedback."
That's very polite and very common.
So the full update could be, "Good morning, everyone. This week I worked on the new website report. I finished the first draft yesterday, and I will send it for review today. Please let me know if you have any feedback."
That would sound excellent in any meeting.
But what if you have a problem?
Good question. At work, we don't want to just say, "I can't do it."
Instead, we say what the problem is and show that we're working on it.
For example, "I faced a small issue with the data file, but I'm working on a fix."
Or, "There was a delay from the client, so the timeline is a bit tight, but I'm adjusting the plan."
You see the pattern? Say the problem, say what you're doing about it.
Not, "It's broken, help," but "There's a problem and here's what I'm doing."
That makes you sound responsible, not negative.
So avoid saying, "I can't do it."
And instead say, "I'm working on it. I'm still working on that part and I'll update you tomorrow."
Sometimes during a meeting, you want to ask a question, but you're not sure how.
Keep it simple. You can say, "I have a question about the report. Can I ask something, please?"
If you don't understand something, you can say, "Sorry, could you explain that again? I'm not sure I understand. Could you give an example?"
These are very polite and completely normal.
Let's do a mini role play.
You say a confusing sentence. I'll ask for clarification. So we'll pivot our core strategy and streamline cross-team synergy.
Okay.
That was intentionally confusing.
I would say, "Sorry, I'm not sure I understand. Could you explain that in a simpler way?"
That's a great sentence, in a simpler way.
Don't be afraid to ask. Native speakers ask for clarification all the time.
Now imagine it's someone else's turn. Maybe a designer or developer is speaking.
Let's say I'm on the design team. This week, the design team completed the homepage layout. The client liked the color scheme but asked for a simpler menu. We plan to finish the changes by Friday.
Nice! Did you hear some action verbs?
Completed, liked, asked, plan to finish.
These are great verbs for updates. Completed, finished, started, reviewed, updated, planned, fixed.
So you could say, I completed the report. I reviewed the document. I updated the slides. We plan to deploy on Thursday.
These verbs make your update sound professional.
In many meetings, you'll hear the phrase action items.
Action items means tasks we need to do after the meeting.
For example, my action item is to update the report by Thursday.
Or, your action item is to contact the client and confirm the deadline.
At the end of a meeting, the leader might say, to summarize, or to wrap up,
Wrap up means finish.
like, let's wrap up the meeting equals, let's finish the meeting.
They might say, to wrap up, Sarah will update the report, Ryan will prepare the slides, and we'll meet again next Monday.
Very clear.
Now let's talk about daily stand-ups.
A lot of tech teams, marketing teams, and startups have these short meetings every day.
Usually, everyone stands in a circle or online in a quick call and answers 3 questions. What did you do yesterday? What will you do today? Do you have any blockers or problems?
Blockers means things that are stopping you from moving forward.
Let's practice. You go first, Ryan.
Yesterday, I finished checking the sales report. Today, I'll start writing the summary. I have no blockers.
Perfect. Short and clear. That's exactly what stand-ups should be. Quick and to the point.
You can also use I'm working on. For example, yesterday I worked on the new presentation. Today I'm working on the final slides. My only blocker is that I'm waiting for data from the finance team.
I'm waiting for and I need help with are very useful.
For example, I need help with the report format. I'm waiting for feedback from the client.
And if people are speaking too fast in the stand-up, you can say, sorry, what was that? Or, could you repeat the last part, please?
Short, polite, and very useful.
After the stand-up, some teams like to write a quick note in chat or in a project tool.
These are often very short, like completed, draft report, in progress, data review, next, finalize slides.
Notice we use labels, completed, in progress, next.
Simple and clear.
Now, what if you need help from a coworker during the day?
Many learners write just, you free?
That's okay with close friends, but at work, it's nicer to add a bit more.
For example, hi Anna, do you have a minute? Or, hi Tom, can you please help me with this file?
Adding please makes a big difference in tone.
After they help you, don't forget to say thanks. You can say, thanks so much for your help. Or, I really appreciate it.
I really appreciate it is very polite and natural.
For example, thanks so much for your help with the report. I really appreciate it.
Sometimes your manager might write, let's have a quick sync at 3 p.m.
Quick sync just means a short meeting to catch up and share updates.
Sync is short for synchronize.
You might also hear, let's make sure we're on the same page.
On the same page means everyone has the same understanding.
For example, I just want to make sure we're on the same page about the deadline.
Let's review some very common meeting phrases you'll hear again and again.
Repeat after us if you can. Let's get started. Let's move on to the next point. That's a good point. I agree. I see your point. To summarize, let's wrap up.
These little phrases help the meeting flow smoothly.
Sometimes you want to share an idea, but you feel shy.
You can start gently, like, I have a small idea. Or, maybe we could try...
For example, maybe we could try a new layout for the homepage.
That sounds friendly and not pushy.
To give opinions politely, you can say, I think, in my opinion, from my point of view.
For example, in my opinion, we need more time for testing.
If you agree partly, you can say, I partly agree, or, that's true, but we also need to consider.
These make you sound professional and respectful.
In meetings, you'll also hear phrases like, that's all from my side, or, that's all on my end.
These mean, that's all I have to say.
After that, you can pass it to someone else by saying, now I'll hand it over to Sarah. Or, Sarah, would you like to share your update?
That's very common, especially online meetings.
Speaking of online meetings, sometimes the sound cuts off or there's a problem.
In that case, you can say, sorry, I think you're on mute. I think we lost your audio. You're breaking up.
Breaking up means the sound or video is not clear because of bad internet.
If you join a call late, you can say, "Sorry, I'm late. I had another meeting."
And when you leave, you can say, "Thanks everyone, bye," or "Have a great day."
Let's do one more practice together so you can really feel it.
I'll pretend to be the manager. Sarah will answer. You can answer with her or after her. Sarah, could you share your update, please?
Sure. Good afternoon, everyone. Yesterday, I finished reviewing the data for our campaign. Today, I'll update the report and send it by the end of the day. I have no blockers at the moment. That's all from my side.
That was perfect. Greeting, what she did, what she'll do, blockers, and a clear ending.
You can copy that structure and change the details for your own work.
Okay, imagine now it's the end of the day. We had a few meetings, a daily stand-up, some emails.
And a lot of English practice.
The manager says, "Great job today, everyone. Let's wrap up. We'll meet again tomorrow morning."
Then people say things like, "Thanks, everyone. See you tomorrow. Have a good evening."
So, Sarah, see you tomorrow for Ebb 3. Maybe we'll talk about reading reports and writing summaries.
Sounds like a plan. Don't stay up too late preparing slides again.
I'll try not to. Busy, but good.
Always.